They are. Cicadas will not be denied. I wish they would stay, but I know that's not characteristic of them. Look. That's Propaganda's tail. Are y'all familiar with the little orange dinosaur that I take everywhere I go? I know my lifestyle seems really ridiculous to most people. But that's because they're not in touch with their childlike nature. There's a huge difference between being childish and childlike, okay? Most women are childish. So they throw temper tantrums. They blame other people for their problems. They don't take responsibility for anything. You know, because children don't have to take responsibility because they're children. And women act just like them because society caters to that behavior. And now you have men acting just like women. So they're doing the same thing. That's why you have so many men identifying as women. Because they want their rights back, you know? I swear that's what the movie Mrs. Doubtfire is really about. I have that movie on VHS. I should watch it. Just to see if there are any more correlations that I can make. Because you know how everything's some kind of predictive programming. Television shows and movies, music, all that. I mean, I've always noticed it was music. A lot of people have mentioned this about, you know, the Matrix. What's so funny to me about the Matrix is that the people that directed this movie now identify it in a completely different way. And so it's interesting that like all of these so-called conservatives talk about being red-pilled, but the two dudes that directed that movie are now women, okay? So don't you find that kind of interesting? That the directors of this so-called like eye-opening, mind-bending film, it wasn't just a movie, it was a film because it was deep, and those motherfuckers are not just trans. They were brothers and now they're sisters, okay? I'm sure I've mentioned this in another video, but I think that it's extra fucked up because of the family situation. So they're not just in denial of their own genitals that they were born with. They're saying that their childhood experience and their adolescent experience was completely different. You know what I'm saying? It's so fucked up on so many levels. Now, does this bother me? No. Because I'm so used to it. I'm so used to people being full of shit that it's no surprise that most of these people like don't even know this information. I should watch The Matrix again too. There are a lot of movies that I have, and I forced myself to watch a TV show the other night when I was organizing all my CDs. I watched the television show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which is all about sociopaths and the crazy antics that they get into. I didn't really like the show at first. I thought it was terrible. But I don't know when it was where I just kind of realized that the whole point of the show, much like Seinfeld, was to just be really nihilistic and fucked up. It's just, I think that It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia did a far better job of that than Seinfeld. But yeah, it's a really funny show, though, man. And I think it's really awesome whenever like um, everybody's connected. You know, like a lot of people on the show are like married to other people on the show, and like one of the main actors like created it, developed it, and yeah, it's like what have you seen the movie Waiting for Guffman? Um, the mockumentaries that were like written and directed. Well, they're directed by Christopher Guest, but I think that they're written by Christopher Guest and Eugene Levy. Like they write all the stuff together, and it's always the same actors every single time. So, yeah, I think that's cool when you have like a really good thing going like that, where it seems like you really appreciate the artistic abilities of certain people, and you always use those people. You know? I mean, that's why Quentin Tarantino uses Uma Thurman so much. That and her feet. He loves her feet. But, yeah. I don't know. I just hope that I appreciate people the way that I should. But I will say it's really hard for me sometimes to, be around people. And so it's almost like the only way that I can appreciate people is to like stay over here. And I know that sounds kind of fucked up, and I'm already sorry about it. But if it was supposed to change, it would have changed already. You know, because I'm almost 39 years old, and so if it was supposed to have been in any way transformed into something else, something better, something more doable,